Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. I am playing against Trochet. As you can see here my options: Typhoon, Marksman, Sabertooth and Fire Badger. I was between Sabertooth Specialist and Fire Badger. Ended up going for Fire Badger because I'm having a lot of success with Sledges and Marksman. They usually work for me. From Sledges I can go anywhere since they serve as chaff. They are good unit for chaff and a little chaff clear. They serve until you decide to move to another unit for chaff clear. I will go for the standard positioning here, since he could come from either side, from here or from here. As you can see, he's coming from here. So those units, he came back here, I think, to sell his tower, to get back the money from the Void Eyes. I will just grab my crawlers. And very symmetrical. Look at the crawlers going on a mission here. Straight for the tower. But walls on the way. And now they diverted some, went for the tower. For the new fire cannon. Even then, they will manage to grab the tower. They will after my enemy. But that won't be enough, I think, or it will. No, I think I will win. The buff. Yeah, it's targeted the tower instead of the marksman, and with that I won by very little, but I did. I'm still lower HP than him because of the start. And here he goes straight for another intensive training, and he's already an intensive training trainer, so he has 2 now. I will just skip for the money because I need to start defending this side. Now he has 2 intensive trainings. I will level the marksman that got a level. And if I'm not mistaken, I put another sledge in here and more crawlers. He went for a Mustang and even leveled it instantly. Yeah, crawlers here. Go put it, leave it to the back. Put it here so they can arrive in front of the tower and protect it for some time. And sledges to help me with the shaft clear on this side. And tanking. The Fire Badgers take quite some time to kill the sledges, even if the voids can help. But now he has some DPS on the side that will help him deal with my units faster. You can see here, got in front of the tower right in time, so the tower will be able to use all its shots. He put crawlers on this side here, they are fighting mine now. And that will have an unfortunate effect. Since they won, since my crowds divided, now my units turn at this side, and you leave this side quite open. And now they will be picked apart. Sledges are going for the tower with this marksman, and this one turns only. So his Mustangs will grab a lot of experience killing my units here. And considering he has intensive training, it is quite bad. I grabbed my 5 badgers from the spec and intensive training again. He went for the haste. I was expecting it for him to put it on the Mustangs, so I went for the intensive training. Strike Hound is not a good card in my opinion. Mass-produced Wraith can be good. It'll take quite some time thinking here, but eventually intensive training. And what will see me do? He went for Steel Ball, don't know why. Quite a strange pick from him. I will put the badgers here and intensive training this sledge and armor instantly to counter the Mustangs. I was expecting him to start investing more. He will put crawlers here to distract my shaft in the back. I think on this turn I will put crawlers here to pull his units. Yes. I put it here so it would pull his units here. And you'll see that this is quite annoying for him, because it will even pull the balls. And I put it in a way that it didn't pull the 5 badgers, because I want to kill them before the rest arrived. But that divided his army, and now his Mustangs are shooting at very bad targets. My crawlers are arriving late because they had to deal with his crawlers in here. But hitching his tower on this side. And I am winning on this one, even if not by much. But with the debuff, it's clear victory for me. As you can see, the power of these ledges with armor. When most of his DPS come from these tanks. And the Void Eyes, but he only has one. Here we have deployments. And I look at the storms. The storms look at me. 2 storms. Another option here could be the Scorpion. But Scorpions are doing well nowadays. He will go for 2 Wraiths. He sold whatever he got and grabbed 2 Wraiths. Didn't sold Tarantulas here. Put Tarantula to the back, and you will see that the storms I put here will help a lot. I will put it here so it would just throw 1 salvo here. My crawlers would finish the rest, and they would start targeting the front line. But they have a big target to kill here now. And without it, this spider could be quite problematic from this round. I put the storms here and here. And also grabbing another marksman on this side. And you'll see that it's quite good that I'm grabbing marksmen, because I will need them against the Wraiths. They are my only units that shoots air on this comp. I have nothing else that fights air. I also grabbed level here to fight his crawlers and win easily, even if mine are divided. As you can see on this side, marksman and the storms will manage to kill the spider, even if it's level 3. And my level 3 marksman, they obliterated his level 1 Wraith. But everything on the ground is dead, so my marksmen will make short work of the Wraith. You can see he sold his Mustangs after he saw my armor on the sledges. He will skip. I will also skip. leveling him, and instant aerial specialization since he grabbed attack for the Wraiths. So that's indication that he's probably not going to sell them. But he went for 2 Sandworms. Which I don't have good DPS to kill. I have the marksmans, but they take some time to kill the worms. What I do have is a lot of units distracting, and the storms can do a lot of damage. I even leveled this one to level 2. It got enough experience for it to kill the spider here. So it will help a lot. And if he went for his strategy with the 2 worms going for the side, things would not end up well for me, but he changed his mind and just put one and the other here. And he has no shaft clear on this side, which means his worm will take quite some time killing my shaft. My crawlers are still annoying him, pulling his units. And now look at the damage. The storms do a lot of damage. One salvo went almost half the health of the worm. And even the side is winning, because there is only one worm, and it's distracted by my sledges and crawlers. So the marksmen have a lot of time to kill it. And they're just distracted at some crawlers here. And it's another victory for me. And things are not looking well for the enemy. He went for speed, since he is advancing on me, I just skip it. And he's going to invest more on the worms. This strike, that I don't think it was a good option for him. Replicate's good, but strike's not that good in my opinion. I prefer to use armor. He's now going to send it on the other side, but as you can see, I grabbed acid. Almost no one runs it, but I do. And it's good against melee units, because the crawlers die under them and they start taking 150% more damage. It say here it will take 250, it's because it's counting the 100 normal damage, so it's 150% more. 2 times and a half, which is a lot of damage, and it's quite cheap. I think it's 150. So the ship tech, which can do a lot, and since I am defending, my crawlers dying won't be a problem for me, it won't affect my units. You can also see that I went for high explosive on my storms, since they are the ones doing the most damage to the worms. He will also missile. He will also missile, which will put some acid closer to me, but not close enough that will be a problem. And as you can see here, they are dying and the worms are going to the acid. This one died really fast, and those are also all dying. And it's over. The power of SD crawlers. And that's a victory for me on this game. And as you can see, a tech that don't usually appear, but it's quite powerful when used in the correct situation. And you will notice something in here. I have almost no shaft clear. So I didn't need. My opponent was grabbing almost no shaft. You can see here he has 4 chaff units. Actually, 6 if you count the units on the sides, but I'm not counting them. On his board, he has only 4, so I almost don't need chaff. The sledges with the storms and 1 fire badger do enough to kill all his chaff, usually quite easily. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I will see you on the next one.